Dear powers that be, I'm the human being that goes by the name of Kushaw Banachek Barnett, and this is my beautiful son, Nolan James Barnett, aka my world. And for my world, I'll do anything. Son, it has come to my attention that according to the New Hampshire Supreme Court, according to the New Hampshire Supreme Court, it says our Constitution, quote, the New Hampshire Supreme Court said, our Constitution, our New Hampshire Constitution was created by the people who are sovereign, and it, being an expression of their will, is the fundamental and supreme law of the state. No branch of state government can lawfully perform any act which violates the state constitution. Eat that law up. 'Cause that's what I did. I ate the law up. Yum, 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 yum. Love it. The New Hampshire Supreme Court said that in State versus Arnold LaFrance, case number 124, NH 171. 1983, they rendered that decision. What I take from that is exactly what it says, that the New Hampshire Constitution was created by the people who are sovereign. Right? And it being an expression of their will is the fundamental and supreme law of the state. It is the supreme law of the state. You want another piece of paper? Okay. You hungry for more knowledge. I got you. Here. Take that one. Take that one. Yum, 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 yum. I gotta hurry this up. They don't want to see your cute face all day. Yeah, they do. You top 10 cute kid. Nah, but let me get back to this. Son, did you know that the New Hampshire Supreme Court is the highest court in the state of New Hampshire? And they said that Part 1, Article 1 of the New Hampshire Constitution provides that our government is derived from the people. And is founded on their consent. Wow. The government is founded on their people. The government is founded on their consent. Now, consent is a funny thing. There's two ways consent can be given. Tacit consent is non-compliance. If you don't say nothing, you consent to it being done. Yeah. You heard the expression, a closed mouth don't get fed. Every times you be hungry and you get the wine in it, I say, uh-oh, he hungry. His mouth ain't closed, so it's time for him to be fed. But he's pretty much scheduled out. You beautiful beast, I love you, son. Yeah, I do. Now, it provides, so the New Hampshire Supreme Court said that in State versus Brushaw, case number 124, NH 184. They also rendered that decision in 1983. And they said, Part 1, Article 1 of the New Hampshire Constitution provides that Part 1, Article 1 of the New Hampshire Constitution provides that our government is derived from the people and is founded in their consent. Article 3 of the New Hampshire Constitution makes it clear that the government originates in a social compact running between the state and the people, whose end is the protection of man's natural rights. According to Part 1, Article 2 of the New Hampshire Constitution, my natural rights are life. All men have certain natural and essential inherent. All men have certain natural, essential, and inherent rights. You do. Among which are the enjoying and defending of life, liberty, and property. The boy is going to sleep. Yes, I don't think you're going to make it through this video. That's will be awesome and classic if you fall asleep. Say, Dad, you're boring me. I'm not boring you. I'm trying to secure our future. Make sure they don't deprive me of my liberty in violation of due process of law. They love to do that. Yeah. Son, there's this thing called, I'll talk about that later. Now, the third law New Hampshire ever passed is very interesting. It says, when men enter into a state of society, they surrender up some of their natural rights to that society in order to ensure the protection of others. Without such an equivalent, the surrender is void. The New Hampshire Supreme Court, in speaking on that specific law, says, hold up. There you go. A wise man told me, he said, matter of fact, and I'll pass it on to you, son. You want to be an expert? You quote them. Yeah, you quote experts. And the New Hampshire Supreme Court said that in joining a just society, we surrender the control over certain of our rights to its government for the greater good of the whole. That surrender is valid only so long as there is a quid pro quo with society providing an equivalent larger good. That surrender is only valid so long as there is a quid pro quo with society providing an equivalent larger good for its extraction from the people. If the individual, I got him, he's gone, he's sleeping. It says, if the individual receives an equivalent for the right of control he has parted with, the surrender of that right is valid. If he receives no equivalent, the surrender is void. And the supreme power of the state, as it respects him, is a usurper.